What makes this pristine piece of paradise so unique? For 9 days of the year, over 70,000 people gather here for some of our nation's best music, camping, and fun. But with events this size comes a lot of garbage. This summer, Festivals and Concert Events Incorporated has launched their WeBGreen program.
We recycled 7% last year at WeFest, at this festival, and so our goal this year was to recycle 20%.
Careful planning and organizing was critical.
The more you can do further out from the festival, the easier it is the closer you get to festivals. Getting the garbage cans out there, getting the bags stocked and ready, radios ordered, signage. The incentives need to be ordered. Be prepared to repeat yourself. Be prepared to use, recycle, reduce, reuse. In just about every other sentence you say, everybody has their own set of, their own advice, their own ideas of the way something should be done. Sometimes those ideas are good ideas. Sometimes those ideas you've tried and they won't work. But it's about information gathering.
Signs and recycling stations were important for education and promotion of the new recycling program.
We made these in our own shop, welded them all together, pre-drilled all the holes, and painted them so they're all ready to go before they even come out. And it's really an easy assembly. We have all this down in print, and there will be a package that you can get that shows you the lengths, the width, where to drill your holes, complete assembly. It's been designed so most anybody can build it.
The key to a successful recycling program is to have stations manned with trained staff who can educate festival goers on recycling and where they can recycle. For unmanned stations, signage is especially important. The three most critical signs are trash, bottles, and cans. A recycling program of any size takes a team effort.
We had 3 people that are staffing each station, and then we had volunteers. The ideal world and ideal situation is we would have 10 volunteers in each one of the campgrounds. I'm looking for these in particular kind of people. People that are interested in what we are doing. Not just coming for a free ticket, interested in the environment, recycling. They already do it. They have some, concerns about that already, and that's what I got.
We're really a team. Communication is the biggest thing, and being out there in the public and just being visible and being smiling and high-fiving and thanking people. The education is the biggest thing. People want to do it, they just want to know how.
That's why we have a meeting every day at 11 o'clock. We get to have lunch together and we get to talk. We get to find out what our problem areas are, what we need to work on.
Just keep communication open. Get all the agencies that you can involved, whether it's state, local, city, and just have fun with it.
Encouraging your staff is very important, especially in the early part of the festival when they're just coming in and they're just getting started and they're trying to figure out what exactly they're doing. Try to keep them positive. Try to keep them happy. But you're trying to keep them aware that they need to be encouraging to the guests. They're the first people that these people really see, that the guests see coming into the campgrounds, is their station.
A successful recycling program needs to be easy to follow for everyone, yet accommodate the needs of the different areas of the festival.
We just tie 3 different bags together. You have black, and the black is for trash, and the clear bag with the green writing on is for your mixed recyclables. And that is for cardboard, glass, plastic water bottles. And then we have the blue clear plastic bags, and these are just for aluminum pop cans.
So as soon as we drove into the campsite, they handed us bags to recycle our cans and to recycle our glass. And then they gave us instructions as to how they wanted it done. Then they come take them for us, and it's great. We don't have to worry about bringing them to a garbage dumpster or anything.
Vendors also need to be part of the recycling program.
We think recycling is going very well. The WeBGreen people come and pick up whatever we want them to do. They make the recycling very, very convenient.
Curbside pickup helps keep the grounds clean and takes pressure off the recycling stations. Teams of 2 drove around the grounds on a regular schedule, picking up recycling and garbage.
Incentives. We want to give people incentives for doing this. Give them something to work for. And that's what we did. We had the WeBGreen Bucks, and they got the WeBGreen Bucks for doing something that was green. We saw them using a reusable mug. Being out in their campground, they kept it clean. They set up a recycling station.
The incentives are absolutely great. To me, they're vital to get people to recycle. The incentives excite people to want to do it. Not necessarily what do I get, but it's an encouragement for them to keep recycling.
The recycling and waste is collected and hauled away daily and weighed for tracking purposes by Waste Management and Northern Recycling. Aluminum and cardboard are collected separately because they generate revenue for the festival and recycling program. Northern Metal Recycling helped design a program to process the aluminum cans, and Waste Management provided a used cardboard baler to properly dispose of the cardboard. The amount of recyclables collected works as a great incentive for staff and festival goers.
The staff, because they were part of a team, those numbers meant that they succeeded. Recycling here has made it a much better festival. I mean, the grounds are clean, people are happier, they're not walking on top of, garbage and cans, and it just makes you feel better. We are a model for any of you out there that want to do a recycling program. I do not believe that there is anything that is too small or too large.
Because of the WeBGreen program, the WeFest and 10,000 Lakes Festival generated 79 tons less trash. The program designed by Northern Metal Recycling for WeBGreen captured 8 tons of aluminum. Cardboard from the vendors collected and baled measured 4.6 tons. 53.4 tons of mixed recycling went to a sorting facility operated by Becker County for further sorting and processing. Overall waste from 10,000 Lakes Festival and WeFest was reduced by 29%. The overall recycling rate was 24%.
We have got so much information, and we just want you to call us and let us help you.
For more information, a copy of the DVD and the WeBGreen Handbook, contact David Larson at 218-847-1681 or david@arvig.net.
Recycling's awesome. Go green. Go green.
WeBGreen was successful in its first year because of planning, setting reachable objectives, identifying necessary staff, and developing training and programming that worked.